What is up, everybody? Welcome back to some more Elden Ring. We're in the DLC, a new game +4. I've got a few bosses left, including some of the more difficult ones. So the goal is to get through this, if not tonight, probably next time, but it really just depends on how these bosses go. So let's see. My runes are down here somewhere. Or are they? Really, they're not in here. I may have lost them before I jumped down. That's probably it. Ooh, yep. They're not in here. So, that being said, let's see. I guess we'll do Meteor next. And then, so that means I got to ring the bells or blow the whistles or whatever the heck it is. So, go from there. What's up, LP? Welcome back, man. Good to see you tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you're doing well, dude. What's up, NV? How's it going, man? Hope all's well with you today. I'm gonna put a little marker here. Yeah, we're gonna do Bale tonight. I kind of want to fight him solo, but also part of my soul would die if I don't give Egon his piece. So I don't know. Pretty good, man. How's it going? Not too bad. Just put the kids to bed. We watched the Sonic movie, which was good fun, before bedtime, which I had never seen all the way through until now. It's a good flick. I like Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. I think he does a good job. It's kind of weird at first because he's not fat. Like Dr. Robotnik is really fat, but he, I don't know. For some reason, it just fits. So can't complain, my friend. Been enjoy swinging by and hanging out with you. How's your weekend? It's been good, man. Much better than last weekend when, you know, we were all sick. So that's a pretty low bar, but it's been pretty good. Yesterday went out to dinner with my wife. We had a babysitter for the first time in a long time, so we went somewhere fancy. It was awesome. And then today I watched football most of the day, which, you know, it was a pretty chill day. Didn't have much going on, which is fine by me, especially given the weekend we had last weekend. I can take a chill weekend. How about yourself, man? Being sick is the worst, yeah. Especially with kids involved. Oh, it's miserable. But you know, we made it through. All's good. Thankfully. Glad you guys are better and had a nice date night. Well, thank you very much, LP. Appreciate that. Georgia and Kentucky. Oh, what? Okay. I watched the beginning of that game, and I saw Kentucky go up 3-0. They kicked a field goal, but then I hadn't kept up with it since. So as I said, I watched a movie with the kiddos tonight, and so I haven't ever since I turned that game off. I haven't been keeping up with it. So where the heck? Oh, I always get so lost in this place. It's such like a wide open kind of empty area. So I went to Texas A&M. My team is the Aggies. We played Florida today and won pretty handily, which was nice. Though I don't think Florida has a very good team this year. Super Googly. Good to see you, man. How's it going? Welcome back. I'm in New Game 4, but haven't tried out Wukong yet. Yes, that is correct. Part of it has to do with I just know who I am. And I've been having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. And I know that once I stop playing it and move on to something else, I'm not going to go back to it for at least a very long time. And part of me just isn't ready to let go yet. So that's what it comes down to.
Think nothing I have made them.
Neither Florida or FSU have good teams. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with Florida State much. I know Florida lost their first game. Oh yes, I needed the gesture. Oh mother. Ah, I work directly with faculty at Texas A&M with my current employer. Cool, you went. Oh, interesting. That's it's a funny little random connection. Yep, that's where I went. And so we are cursed to eternal mediocre football, it seems. We've had a couple good years since, you know, I've been following college football, but we usually hover around like the 8-4, 7-5 mark, despite the fact that we spend hundreds of millions of dollars on our football program. We still can't rise above the rest of the pack for some reason, but you know, it is what it is. It's all good. I put off Rebirth after the start and haven't played it till now. Oh, probably will wait for the PS5 Pro to finish it and Stellar Blade. Okay. So you finally started Rebirth, but then you're going to put it back on the back burner. So you're going to go for the PS5 Pro when it comes out in November. Is that what I'm hearing? We kind of talked about it a little bit on the last stream, the PS5 Pro, and I would be on board with getting one pretty close to when it launches if it had a disc drive. The fact that it does not have a disc drive is a major turnoff for me, especially since I have the disc version of the PS5, as I feel like more people than not probably have the disc version of the PS5, at least people who got PS5s early. The disc version seemed to be the one that was more abundant. And so I have a lot of games that are on disc. And so I am not going to buy a console that doesn't have a disc drive, despite the fact I could spend another $80, but I also don't like being nickeled and dimed. So it's kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place here. So I'll probably bite the bullet and get it eventually, but I'm not going to be first in line for it by any stretch. Grab it. I hate these guys. So they can teleport? I did not know these guys could teleport. Yeah, there's one time I went through this whole place and I never got hit by a single one of these projectiles. And I don't know how that's even possible. Because normally this is what happens. I get sniped relentlessly. Get up, dude. Dadgummit. Golly, dude. This is, yeah. There's one time I got all the way through here without getting hit, and it was a miracle. Dude, this is absurd. I'm trying to take the long way around so that I have like a physical barrier between me and the projectiles, but all right, here we go. Let me go in peace. Not a great move for us folks who have primarily physical games. Yeah, that is a mind-boggling decision that they made there. I get it. Things are going to move to digital eventually. Like, that's no secret, and it's a complete inevitability. But for a generation where they started with a disc version of the console, which seemed to be the more prominent version of the console that was available in the early going, to abandon it in the middle of the cycle seems kind of like a really, really stupid decision. And reading people's comments and stuff on forums and whatnot, it seems like that's a sticking point for a lot of people. Like, Sony's going to miss out on a lot of sales because of that. So it makes me wonder if they realize they made a big mistake with that, and if they're going to course correct. Because if it comes out with if it comes with the disc drive at the $700 price point, I am much more likely to get one. And by that, I mean, I would trade in my base PS5, probably get a few $100 for that, and then get the Pro. But without a disc drive, it's not going to happen anytime soon, most likely. Yeah, I agree. No, disc drive is crazy. No vertical stand is cringe. Yeah, like, seriously, how much does a vertical stand cost? And as I said to my earlier point about, like, the nickeling and diming, like, how desperate are they that they can't even include the stand? It's like a 50-cent piece of plastic.
The conceit is then the answer. It never was America, and this no, and we have it.
As a PC gamer, I like not having an optical drive. Yeah, I get it. You've already embraced, you know, the future, which is fine. What's up, Chris Kev? Welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. So, what I'll say is, for me, it comes down to having, like, something tangible, something I can hold in my hands. It comes down to, like, the principle of ownership. If it's completely digital, you don't truly own it. Sony or whomever could wake up and decide that they're gonna wipe it from everybody's console, you know, whenever they wanted to. They could snap their fingers and poof, it's gone. If it's digital, without a trace. If you have the physical copy, then, like, that is actually something that you have claim to. Like, you hold it in your hands. It is yours. No one can snatch it from you, from your cold, dead hands, right? So, I feel like that's kind of the way the world is moving. Like, you know, where everything is subscription based, even, like, you know, software that you normally would be, you know, normally you'd go to the store and you'd buy it and it would be yours. But now, like, for example, let's take, my wife uses Photoshop all the time. You know, it's a subscription-based service. She doesn't own a copy of Photoshop. Adobe can do whatever they want with it whenever they want, and she can do nothing about it. And they can add a bunch of new features that she doesn't care about or doesn't use, but makes the software run sluggish, which then makes her hardware outdated faster than it would have been otherwise. Like, the whole concept, I kind of hate. It is them, the fingers we all knew. But, you know, it is the way the world is going, unfortunately, and there's no stopping this train. So I'm just gonna hold on for dear life for as long as I possibly can. And be an old man yelling at clouds on the way. But honestly, not only is it going digital, I think the ultimate end is cloud-based gaming. You know, consoles will not exist. I'll give it 3 generations. Consoles will not exist. It'll be an app on your smart TV or device of choice, and the horsepower will all be in the cloud, and you'll just play the game on your screen. And, you know, connectivity, internet speeds, latency, all that stuff will improve by leaps and bounds by that time, and it'll actually be a viable solution, and it'll actually work the way that it's intended. That's my going theory. So I think next generation, PS6 generation, will be fully digital. PS7 will be fully digital. PS8, we'll call it PS8, even though if my theory is correct, there won't be a PS8. It will all be cloud-based by then. Does anybody remember, is anybody here old enough to remember when the PlayStation 2 came out? You know, when the PlayStation 2 came out, I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, this is the most advanced piece of technology to ever grace the face of the planet. And it was like, holy crap, like Saddam Hussein is going to link a bunch of these things together and launch nuclear missiles and crap. Like that was legitimately a thing that was talked about at that time. No kidding. You know, the marketing campaigns, I forget, like, you know, kind of what the whole premise behind the thing was, but there were commercials for the PS2, but it was like envisioning what the future would look like. And it was the time for the PlayStation 9. And so it was like a commercial for the PlayStation 9, but it was really a commercial for the PlayStation 2. But it was like this really futuristic looking world. It's like the PlayStation 9. This is like, what? And so I wonder, part of me wonders if we are ever going to get to a PlayStation 9. And then if we do, I want to go back and watch those commercials. What's up, Evil Nectarine? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. GameStop usually does some kind of trade-in deal with new releases like that, but the problem is they intentionally don't give you nearly what it's worth. I will say I traded in my PS4 Pro when I got a PS5, and I was very pleasantly surprised with the amount that I got for my PS4 Pro. I want to say I got like $300 for it, $250, $300, and the PS5 was like $500. So I was very happy with that. This music and this boss both remind me of Ebritos. Like just the overall grotesqueness of the boss. And the music also, for whatever reason, makes me think of Ebritos. Like this could be Ebritos' music. It doesn't sound exactly like Ebritos' music, but if this music played during the fight with Ebritos, it would be fitting. And Daughter of the Cosmos versus Mother of Fingers, you know, you have that sort of like feminine association. Should buff before I start the fight, eh? Got my disc drive yesterday, too bad I'm a graphics whore. PS8 could be an app on the phone. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So you bought the disk drive attachment, Googly? I remember the PS2 launch. It was crazy time, man. Everybody was freaking out about Y2K. Like it was the end of the world. I remember the launch of the PS2. The ads for Tekken Tag Tournament blew my mind. Oh, dude. I remember looking at screenshots for Tekken Tag Tournament and being like, this cannot be a video game. I remember the first time that I played a PS2 was a kiosk in like a Best Buy, and they had the new Madden, and my mind was blown. I was like, this looks like real life. Holy crap. Praise the iframes. Not there. Okay. Should be more careful. Crap. I got worms. Okay, that sucked. Dadgummit. I suck. Really suck at this game. Okay, let's see if we can get some hits. That'd be awesome. There we go. Dadgummit. I dodged something. It's a miracle. Okay. There's an AoE when she transforms. Okay. I remember now. I love going back and watching old video game commercials. Maximum Carnage had a wicked commercial. Maximum Carnage, dude, that was such a freaking awesome game. Oh. I don't remember the commercial for it, but I need to go back and watch it. Now, back in the day, I mean, I was like a 10-year-long subscriber to Nintendo Power. And so back in the day when you were subscribing to Nintendo Power, they'd send you these VHS tapes every once in a while that had, it was like a promo for an upcoming game. And some of those promos were legendary. Namely, the one that I remember the most fondly was the one for Star Fox 64. Go back and search like Nintendo Power promo for Star Fox 64 on YouTube. And it's a trip, man. So good. So I remember being wowed by the picture of the grass in Tekken Tag. Yeah, that was a big thing, was like the blades of grass were individually animated, and that was blowing everybody's mind at the time. That the PS2 could harness that much power. Give me the flick. The flicka. Oh, the... All right, gotta run away here or die. She can shoot right in front of her face. All right. I like how I face tanked like 95% of the hits here. And I'm still doing okay. Boom. All right. Hey, I'll take it. It wasn't pretty, but a win's a win. Over 1 million runes for that. It feels crazy when I have a perfectly fine PS5 with integrated drive and I'm buying a standalone drive. So you bought the standalone drive in anticipation for the Pro? I think we're just going to go straight up for 80 decks here. Why not? All right, I guess that would make Bale next. All right, let's see. Remembrance bosses. I'm pretty sure. See, we got Dancing Lion. We got Rolana, Mesmer, Gaius. Have not done the Shadow Sunflower yet. That's going to be my next one. That's the Shadow Sunflower. Also bought the disc drive yesterday. I'm all ready for the PS5 Pro, but I collect every console. Wow, you have them all. Dang, dude. And so you have them all, meaning you have them all in your possession currently, like you don't ever trade them in? So why are you guys preemptively buying the disc drive even though the new console doesn't come out till November? Is it just to make sure that you can get one and they don't run out, or what? I'm watching the Star Fox promo right now. This is so nostalgic. Oh, dude, yes. It is amazing. I watched that thing like 500 times before I was so hyped for the Star Fox 64 release. I watched that thing a billion times before Star Fox 64 came out. The Rumble Pack. Star Fox 64 shipped with the Rumble Pack. That's when the Rumble Pack first launched, was with Star Fox 64. Such a great game. Correct. Okay, so you're just you're getting ahead of it. In other words, that's understandable. Thanks, Chris Kev. Never trade your consoles and went back and bought the ones you lost as a kid. Wow. Okay. That's dedication right there, man. So yeah, trading in the PS4 Pro to get the PS5, that is, I think the only time, it's the second time I've traded in a console for a new console. The first time I traded in a console for a new console was when I traded in my Dreamcast to get a PlayStation 2. And that was once a decision that I regretted very much, but pretty much all of the games that I adored on the Dreamcast are available on other consoles now, except for maybe, I don't know if Soul Calibur 1 is available on anything else other than Dreamcast. I had Soul Calibur 1, and it's probably, I would have to say it's got to be available on something, but I had it on Dreamcast, and such a good game. But I mean, Code Veronica is available on a bunch of stuff now. Sonic Adventure. Crazy Taxi. I don't know if Crazy Taxi is available on anything else, but I heard something about a remake coming out of Crazy Taxi. And I played a lot of NFL 2K on Dreamcast. And of course, you know, there are newer versions of NFL games these days, so that's not a big loss. I played a ton of NFL 2K on Dreamcast. They're already running out, so better get one while I can. Yeah. I still think it's crazy they did not include a disc drive. Like, I don't know. I for whatever reason, have a really hard time justifying shelling out the extra $80 for a disc drive when intrinsically I believe the console should come with one. So as a protest against Sony, I'm probably going to delay the purchase of my PS5 Pro by, I don't know. It'll have to be like a game that I'm really excited about and that I want the best possible experience from is going to have to come out. And then I'll probably spring for the Pro, but not until that happens. But that being said, I am excited to see what enhancements are going to be available for Demon's Souls and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But that'll just have to wait. But that being said, I still have my original hardware Super Nintendo. It still works. Still have my original hardware N64. Still works. So. I do not have my Sega Genesis or Sega CD. I did have a Sega CD back in the day. Hook up the N64 occasionally for special games like Spider-Man, Turok, Yoshi's Story, and Banjo-Kazooie. Dude, my son, my oldest, he's 8 years old. He just beat Banjo-Kazooie again actually today. He finished it today. He beat Gruntilda with 100 jigsaws and 900 notes. I trained him well. He was not playing it on the original N64 hardware. He was playing it on Switch Arcade. It's out on Switch, and that's what he was playing it on. Skies of Arcadia is my only Dreamcast, I think. That's a good one. Is only on Dreamcast, I think. Yeah, I never did play Skies of Arcadia. I think it's available on other things now. I think. I thought it was available on GameCube. Wasn't that on GameCube? Skies of Arcadia? Or am I thinking of something else? I must be, maybe I don't know. Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, Skies of Arcadia is also on GameCube. Yep. What's up, Greg? Welcome to the stream, my friend. It's been a while since I've been here live. Yes, sir. Welcome back, man. Good to see you tonight. As a kid, I traded my SNES and all my games for the Dreamcast, and Power Stone was worth it then. Jedi Power Battles and Fighting Force were better on the Dreamcast. NFL 2K, Randy Moss was the GOAT. Absolutely, yes, dude. That was in his heyday. And I think Dante Culpepper was their quarterback too back then. Or maybe that was before he was their quarterback. I can't remember. Don't buy Pro, not worth it. Worst value proposition ever. It is not a substantially great value proposition, but it'll sell. But it's not going to sell like crazy. They're not going to run out of units, I don't think. Like when it launches, it's not going to be hard to find like the PS5 was originally. Demon Souls is already mad good in terms of graphics. I agree. It's still one of the best looking games on the PS5. Tell that dude I'm proud of him. I sure will. He's asleep right now though, but I'll let him know that LP is proud of him tomorrow. Duke Nukem 64, GoldenEye, Ocarina of Time, Perfect Dark. I would include Rogue Squadron when my game is missing. Ah, yes. Those are some legendary titles there. Rogue Squadron, very good. I remember when that game first came out. It was awesome. Have a GameCube too. Might have to pick that up. Yep. I still have my original GameCube as well. The only Nintendo console that I did not own in its original form in any way, shape, or form is the Wii U. I never bought the Wii U and I never cared. Virtual Boy. Well, I don't consider Virtual Boy a console. I consider that more of a handheld. I didn't rest, did I? I don't have all my flasks. Oh, we did it twice in a row, dadgummit. Fighting without a great shield, I'm gonna need all my flasks. Oh, he's still got HP. There we go. Gauntlet Legends is a pretty essential N64 game too. I bought a Wii U only for Monster Hunter. Were there Wii U exclusive Monster Hunter games? Dead. That's okay. LP, Dadbot has already mentioned, but you too helped me get into Souls. I had quit Bloodborne when Dadbot told me to watch your guide. Went on to platinum every game, mini 2X, including PC. Yes, this is correct. Greg was, I tried to tell Greg how awesome Bloodborne was, and then he tried it and he was like, I hate this. This game sucks. And I was like, watch LP's playthrough. He'll help you. And then he did, and then the rest is history. And so Greg actually, I had beat Bloodborne and Sekiro, and I was not planning on going back to Dark Souls. And Greg, after he beat Bloodborne, was hooked, and he beat Sekiro and he was hooked. And so he went back to Dark Souls. He was like, dude, you got to play Dark Souls. There's no way around it. Dark Souls is essential. And so the fact that you got him into Bloodborne, then got him into Dark Souls, then got me into Dark Souls. So The course of history has been forever changed for the better because of LP. So we are forever in your debt. Dodge. There we go. Got that dodge. I used to not be able to dodge that very well. And I do realize I forgot all my buffs. It's fine. Ah, crap. All right, first phase down. Might as well pop the flask. Get the crab leg going. Time for Golden Bow. There we go. Crap, Whiff. Dadgummit. I'm sucking. Big time doo-doo here. It's so risky to be that close to him when he slingshots. Crap. Dadgummit. He catches me a lot when I whiff. He catches me when I'm still in my animation. He'll hit me. That's been a problem. There's a voice line in Rogue Squadron that took me years to find online. Is that my imagination, or are those Imperial probe droids dead ahead? It sounded like, is that my fascination? Are those... Is that my fascination? You're those Imperial probe droids dead ahead. Back then, the voice acting was not as good, and the audio fidelity definitely was not as good. Correct, that's what Capcom does. They make a new Monster Hunter and ends up being an exclusive to a specific Nintendo platform. I honestly despise it. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, especially on the Wii U, man. Greg, I still need to be Sekiro. Oh, man. You were there back when Greg was streaming Sekiro, right? That's what got my streaming career started, was after Greg streamed Sekiro. And then I thought that looked fun, so I was like, I thought I'd try it. So really, we all owe this to Greg. See, it happened again. I swung, missed, and then he headbutted me while I was still swinging. So I guess the moral of the story is don't miss. But then again, it's me we're talking about, and it just happened again. So... all right, that went well, relatively. Sekiro's been the best combat of any Souls game. It's like a beautiful dance. I too very much enjoy the combat in Sekiro. Lots of fun. That said, I do understand why some people don't like it. Oh, was trying to pick up my runes. And such a freaking loser. Holy crap. Now I have no idea where my runes even are. And I'm just gonna die trying to find them. Because it's like I'm a cat with a freaking laser pointer. I see a thing over there. I'm like, oh, I gotta get that, even though 5 seconds ago I didn't care about it. This is going well. Honestly, I thought meter was going to give me more problems than this boss. All I play now is Souls and Souls likes. Every other genre has been ruined for you. Just can't get into it. It's the only one left, while every other Souls game has had multiple playthroughs. I still branch out every once in a while. But yeah, I feel like most of my playtime is dedicated to Souls and Souls likes as well. Greg got me interested to go through every Souls games again on PC. It was fun. I still need to do that. I have all the platinum trophies, but not on PC. To get the timing right on those thorns, but I never do. That was bad. I feel like this is a boss that shouldn't be that hard, but he gave me trouble in my first playthrough. He's giving me trouble now. Pop another crab leg while I'm at it. Oh, that was bad. Crap. I was too late on the dodge there. Ooh, one more hit. There we go. Only got 3 heals left. Not ideal, but could be worse. Fought these bosses a lot, haven't we all? Okay, that AoE, I don't think you can get away from that. I think you just gotta either know when to dodge or block it. Gonna block it. Ooh, that still hurt. Doing it again. Dodge. Dead. Dead. Oh, that was so barely freaking made that one. Holy crap. I don't know. He did the triple pulse that time, and I guess the dodges actually happened to be right, even though I was kind of panic dodging. That was not precise at all. That was pure panic. Ooh. Sparking Zero is definitely going to pull me away from Souls for a bit. Branched out recently with Astrobot. Got my plat tonight. Mostly my daughter that played that for. I gotta admit, Astrobot is compelling. I might have to give it a try. Need to get Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 on PC to do randomizers. Dark Souls 2 randomizer. Oof. What's up, Jesse? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Always good to see you, man. I guess we'll do Bale next. I don't have the grace right here. Sucks. Oh well. So I gotta go. Wait a minute. You like reverse? That's okay. Yeah, I have to go here. Trouble with the Flowers is waiting for the right seasons. Don't plant your sword too early. You get pricked by a thorn. Dodge the side beams of light are tracking you. Are you talking about for the big AoE explosion, you dodge to the side as opposed to forward? Clutch. That was a very sloppy fight, but happened to make things work right when they needed to, so I'll take it. Doing that New Game +4 without a fire weapon is impressive. Fire weapons definitely help. I think in my first playthrough, I beat him with the Blasphemous Blade. What's up, Lay Monster? Welcome back, man. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing very good. Just got a couple bosses left in this playthrough, but those couple bosses left happen to be some of the hardest bosses in the game, so we'll see how it goes. I'm cautiously optimistic. Beat those flowers 11 times as a summon online, but fought them all day for 3 days. Astrobot is worth it just for the Bloodborne Hunter outfit you can wear. Ooh. See, okay, Sony clearly recognizes that Bloodborne exists. Like, it's not... They haven't forgotten about it. It's just insane how they have not capitalized on this IP that they have, that they could so easily capitalize on. They could make a killing off of Bloodborne right now. Astrobot stream win, probably when I'm done with this game. It'll be this game, Astrobot, and then back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And then probably after that, we're going to start doing the Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. That is the most likely order of events. Astrobot looks incredible. I'm surprised it took this long to release a full game. Yeah, I loved Astro's Playroom. Do you have to talk to him here for his quest? Astrobot has an Uncharted and Horizon world in it, done so well, plus Demon Souls bots. Astrobot is so well done. Well, if it's anything remotely close to how Astro's Playroom was, but better and more of a full-fledged game than Astro's Playroom was, then I'm on board for it because I loved Astro's Playroom. And a 94 Metacritic, I cannot ignore a 94 Metacritic. That is, as someone pointed out a few streams ago, that is the second highest rated game this year, behind only the Elden Ring DLC was higher. They might be making a new one. I wouldn't doubt it that they should. They'd be stupid not to. But that wouldn't stop them being stupid. I mean, I talked about it pretty extensively on the last stream and even made a video about it. Like, it is an egregious oversight that nothing further has been done with Bloodborne. Okay, I ran out of stamina, but chill, dude. Ready to help with that walkthrough if you could use it? I definitely could use some consultation with that. Especially if you could give me a list of where all the invisible dudes are. I think you're the one who pointed those out to me in the first place, that they existed. A lot of people are salty over the Souls-like games. I don't mind it though. I actually like these games. Oh, I love them. They're so good. Have you played the DLC for Elden Ring yet, Lay Monster? What's up, Rico? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Bale, yes, I joined at just the right time. Good evening, DB in chat. Yes, you're about to fight Bale. I've been doing every other boss solo so far, but I feel like I'd be doing myself and everyone a disservice if I didn't summon Egon for this fight. I just feel like it's lore appropriate to do so. My guess is it's From Software that won't let them. No, From Software Miyazaki has been questioned about this himself, and he said that it's out of his hands. It's in Sony's hands. Where does the new God of War game that's in development has Souls-like stat elements? Interesting. Wouldn't mind harder bosses in God of War. Does God of War have a difficulty slider? I know. I haven't played God of War. It's a shame. It is a shame. Agreed. Bloodborne is masterful. Yes. I mean, it is. I'm at a loss for words as to why. Even when the PS4 Pro came out and all of these games, there was a 60 FPS patch released or something released for the PS4 Pro. They could have and should have done that for Bloodborne to begin with, but they didn't. Bloodborne remained untouched. It remained untouched when the PS5 came out. It's still, yeah. And Sony could so easily make a ton of money on it. It is crazy, especially after all these boneheaded decisions they've been making that are losing them money. They could make so much money so quickly. It's crazy. Oh my, I can try to type something up. Do you know how many of them there are? You're about halfway through the DLC. Very nice. Sony's got to have something big in store for Bloodborne. I'd hope so, but why? I mean, they're just completely quiet on it, except for these random Easter eggs that they're throwing into the Astrobot games. It is so bizarre. Forgot to buff up. Oh. As long as he doesn't do his dragon move, I should be fine. His dragon move is a one-shot no matter what. Even base new game, full health bar, his dragon move is a one shot if it hits you. And I don't know if you can stun him out of it either. One more hit. I'm R1 spamming. Yeah, that was bad. Almost got me killed. Oh, he has a freaking flask. Dadgummit. He had one hit left. There we go. Got him. As I said, as long as he doesn't do his dragon move. I'm getting cooked by most bosses. Yes. The bosses in the DLC are definitely stepped up in difficulty, which is, you know, that's typical for From Software DLCs. I don't know why, but they typically make the DLCs harder than the base game. There's usually a pretty steep difficulty spike in the DLCs. And, you know, Bloodborne being the first one that I played, I was in for a rude awakening when I got to the Bloodborne DLC and fought Ludwig. Holy crap. Ludwig tore me a new one. It was ugly. But Ludwig might be my favorite boss in all of From Software. I don't know. He's at the top of the list for sure. Do I have a fully leveled Dragon Man's katana on this character? No, I don't. Definitely play a mod expansion called Elden Ring The Garden of Eyes. Again, I didn't rest, get my stuff back. That's fine. Yeah, the special's not doing enough damage to be worth it. I'm just going to stick with my regular attacks here. Oh, went for the head, missed. Whoops. Not gonna go for the critical. Sucked I was out of stamina. I couldn't really capitalize on that stun. Got a headshot there. Oh crap. Ah, dang it, he's doing this again. Ooh, that hurt. Oh geez, that was bad. Yeah, Concord, exactly. I remember most of them and the hidden moths. I'm not aware of the hidden moths. Personally, don't mind 30 FPS in Bloodborne. I think I'd rather have a Bloodborne 2 game. Yeah, I don't think Bloodborne 2 is going to happen. And I too don't, like 30 FPS doesn't bother me. Like I notice it for the first 5 minutes and then after that my eyes adjust and it's fine and I don't care. Like people who don't play Bloodborne because it's 30 FPS are literally like, I just don't know what is going through their head. And if they understand the trade-off that they're being a snob about a frame rate that they'll get used to quickly anyways, and as a result they are sacrificing playing one of the best games ever made. Like, my head does not compute. I played GoldenEye rocket launcher mode with my friends and that runs at like 5 FPS. So if you can do that, you can play Bloodborne at 30 FPS and stop being a crybaby about it. That being said, 60 FPS 4K Bloodborne would be awesome. And Sony would make a ton of money if they did it, so. I'm gonna go for my runes. Probably. Oh, he's doing the lightning attacks already? He didn't do those until way later in the fight last time. I actually have stamina this time to punish his stun window here, which is extremely generous. Done. All right, is Egon out here now? Or do I gotta reset? I think I gotta reload the game here. I'd take the Blue Point remake rumor or a Bloodborne 2. Just give us more. Yeah. I want to know what the heck Blue Point's working on, and my going theory is that it's a new IP and it's a brand new game. Like Blue Point officially is no longer just the remake studio anymore. Do I have to rest? Is this the spot where you? No, it's up here. Oh, I didn't even have to do this fight. That's right. It's the next one where he shows up. Whoops, my bad. Egon shows up next time. I was thinking I had to kill this boss, but I didn't. Oh well. Paintball mode on GoldenEye was always fun. The death noises on the tank level cracked me up as a kid. GoldenEye was awesome, but when Perfect Dark came out, Perfect Dark multiplayer was... I think GoldenEye as a single player campaign is obviously the better game, but Perfect Dark multiplayer might even be a bit better than GoldenEye multiplayer in my book. I've heard enough. DB for Sony president now. I mean, I could take 1 year. I could do it for 1 year. I could give y'all a Bloodborne remaster, a console with a disc drive, and then I could retire. They could have spent that money for developing Concord to make Bloodborne 2 and 3. Well, the thing is Bloodborne 2 and 3 would need to be made by From Software, and I'm not sure if Miyazaki wants to do that. So... I think if there's going to be a Bloodborne 2 and 3, it needs to be done by Miyazaki. That being said, I don't think there ever will be a Bloodborne 2. I highly doubt there will ever be a Bloodborne 2. Which one are you? I want to kill the one with the... Okay, you're the boss. Whatever. I'll take some hits if I can get him. All right, dead? No, not quite. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to throw my buffs on. Ow. Okay, not a good idea. Crap. See if I can sneak on Golden Vow. He totally whipped on me. That was great. It's lucky that didn't hit me. Very nice. Got the bleed there. All right. Should be in good shape. Holy crap. No, 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 no. Now we see Egon. Sony could also fix all the broken world seams. You're the only person I've seen point that out. That said, I mean, you know, I don't think it breaks the game, but it definitely
Piteous Egon, do you not remember? Conjure your
it did take away slightly my appreciation for the architecture.
When fear was yet foreign to you.
Perfect Dark was S tier, N64, absolutely.
Grant me, take this scathe, summon me, my limb, but a dread and my.
It makes me lament what was once one of the best game development studios in all the land. Rare.
Proud.
May they rest in peace. Rare was the official first casualty to Microsoft. You know, they were acquired by Microsoft. I don't know of any other studios that were acquired outright by Microsoft prior to Rare, but they were just completely gutted after that and haven't really made anything noteworthy since. And it is a freaking shame, because Rare, back in the N64 era, Rare did not have a single miss. Every single thing that Rare touched was gold, including GoldenEye. Since then, though, ever since they were acquired by Microsoft, nothing. And it is an absolute tragedy. And unfortunately, Rare is not the only casualty. Other studios have since been bought and gutted and completely destroyed by Microsoft. But I'll never forgive them for what they did to Rare. Absolute shame. Can you believe they took the... Yeah, exactly, Jesse. Like, we were talking about that earlier. It is a complete boneheaded move. Like, they took probably 30 to 40% of people who were interested in buying a PS4 Pro and completely turned them away from wanting to buy it anymore. Idiotic move. Not as idiotic as Concord ended up being, but pretty idiotic nonetheless. All right, I'm not going to fight this guy. That's right. I just called you a mid to low tier boss. Not even worth my attention in this run. What you can do about it? Now, this final approach to Bale, I've said it before, I've said it, I'll say it again. This is peak FromSoft atmosphere level design. Like, this hits hard. It does exactly what it needs to do in building up the anticipation. This happens with companies, and I suspect this is what would happen with Concord. They have a team that needs to do work to get paid. They have them make a game that they don't market. They send the game out and take the loss, or maybe it does something they don't expect much, but they filled their contract. Yeah. Well, the thing is, you know, you can... Could Sony have marketed Concord better? Perhaps. We also have to consider is, what is the market? Is there a market for another hero shooter kind of washed up Overwatch clone? And the answer obviously was a resounding no. There's not a market for it. And I believe it is one of, if not the only hero shooter type game that actually had an upfront cost. I believe most of the other ones, if not all of the other ones, are free to play, aren't they? Which is another huge miss. And then also they're just chasing the almighty dollar, trying to create these dumb live service games to milk players for all that they're worth. Come to find out, they're the ones who got cooked. Yeah, Concord was a money grab that, unfortunately for Sony, did not grab much money. See, I think what happens is these studios, you know, these publishers, big publishers, take a Sony, for example, they see these live service games raking in cash, raking in like literal billions of dollars. And they're like, oh, I want to go make one of those. Well, the thing is the ones that like, that are making the billions of dollars didn't set out to do that from the get-go. They set out just to make a fun game that people would want to play. And it turns out that in some cases, and in certain rare cases, mind you, this is the exception, not the norm, but in some cases it catches on and turns into like a big sensation, a huge hit, right? You know, the people that made Among Us, for example, you know, a multiplayer online game that, you know, largely went unnoticed until COVID happened and people had to stay locked in their rooms all day. Like that, they didn't set out for it to become as big as it was. It just happened that way, right? And so I think if your goal from the outset is to make the next viral sensation, you've already missed the mark, because you're making the game not out of passion, not out of the desire to create something that players will be passionate for and actually want to play. You're creating it because you want to capitalize, you want to tap into a market. And in every instance where you know, a major studio has tried to do something like that, you can smell it from 100 miles away that like, hey, this game is not that good. And you know, a lot of those games end up failing. Now, they don't usually fail as bad as Concord failed, but they do. A lot of them do fail and wind up, you know, with a huge loss of resources. What's up, Built? How's it going, man? They did do a Bloodborne 2. It was called Lion. Yeah, no. I am vehemently against calling Lies of P anything remotely resembling Bloodborne 2. Even though people tried so hard, it was definitely a cope for a lot of people because they refused to play Bloodborne because it's 30 FPS or locked to consoles or whatever. And they tried to cope with it by saying Lies of P is just like Blood. No, it's not. It's not. Don't pretend it's not. It's very good though. Very good game. But not worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as Bloodborne in terms of comparing the quality of the two games. But I still stand by the fact that at least as far as I've played, Lies of P is the best non-From Software Souls-like. All right, Egon. Where you at, boy? There you are. I love how they don't make you have to confirm that you actually want to summon him. All you have to do is just touch the sign and then he comes in. That's a good update. I'm glad that From Software realized that after about 2.5 years. Oh yeah, that move. What a freaking legend. I kind of want to hear Egon's Japanese voice acting. I'm surprised I haven't thought of going back to do that yet. I want to hear what he sounds like in Japanese. Was the range of that AoE reduced? I feel like that used to be much wider than it is now. Yep. Flying up where he does the double fire. Oh, is that he's doing it right now? Holy crap. I was just saying, I was glad that he hadn't done it yet. Then he goes and does it. This is bad. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Because I suck at dodging that attack, which is why. Okay, we're good here. Where's Egon? This music so freaking good. Yeah, Bale is my favorite dragon fight in all of From Software, all of Souls. Bale takes the cake for sure. Dadgummit. Rip Bale. It's a good fight. Bale the Dread. Still going after it. That's hilarious. Dude, chill. All right. He's still, what the heck, dude? I've never seen this happen before. What the heck is going on? Egon, simmer down. He's dead. He's dead, Egon. Has anyone seen this happen before? This is... Yeah, it's never going to stop. Well... I mean, I kind of don't want to reload. It seems lore appropriate that Egon remains in Bale's arena for all of eternity, just slapping his ghost. I feel like this should be the ultimate outcome. They made Banjo-Kazooie? Absolutely they did. They made Diddy Kong Racing. They made Perfect Dark. They made GoldenEye. Donkey Kong 64. Really, in my opinion, the worst game that Rare made, I can't talk, that Rare made in the N64 era was Banjo-Tooie. I as hyped as I was for Banjo-Tooie, it was kind of a miss for me. Jet Force Gemini. Oh, can't forget Jet Force Gemini. Blast Corps. Blast Corps is the most slept on N64 game, period. Blast Corps is incredible. It's just a lot of fun. And it is a oft overlooked title. Do I dare say Eliza's P is better than Bloodborne? Ooh, you'd be wrong. You'd be totally wrong. I'm sorry, Envy, but yeah. The fact that Placidusax is still biting Bale's neck is so metal. That the whole scenario between Bale and Placidusax is pretty dang metal. I like it a lot. Just all that lore. We'll say Eliza P's story is amazing. Ready for the sequel. I'm ready for it. There's supposed to be DLC for that. Did you catch my reflection on the end of the DLC? I can't remember if I did or not. Was it after you beat Radon? I can't remember. I think so. You had mentioned that during one of my streams that you would beat Radon, and literally the last thing I did before I went to bed was watch your stream where you beat Radon, and I watched you kill him, but then I may have turned it off after that and went to bed. Bale's my favorite fight in all of Souls. I mean, that's not a bad take. Train of thought, AoE range reduced, patch notes say final boss AoE reduced. Is this the final boss from Software? The final boss had no ending. I love the silent nothing at the end. The character is a nobody and gains nothing. The end. My Egon was charging his weapons forever. Styling. That's funny. Yeah, he's gone now. I'm gonna pay him a visit. Pay homage. Yeah. Yeah, the patch notes mentioned Radon, but not Bale. But it did seem like that AoE was reduced. That's what it felt like to me, at least. Because I unless I'm misremembering, I would have thought that his phase transform attack would have hit me, because I did not get very far away from him. Legend has it Egon still fights with the soul of Bale for all eternity. It's a fitting end. All right, Egon. You're a good man. All right, well, that leaves us with the end game here. Gonna go back to the storehouse here and charge on. We got Romina and Radon. Egon seems to fade out, being stuck to repeat his final animation. We got a little bit of a trek ahead of us. Oh, and 3 hours of Lita in between. I think it'll go by much quicker this time, honestly. What's my favorite boss fight of all Souls? I'd probably say Ludwig. I think Lita will go by quicker. I had forgotten about that. You just brought all that back to my memory. Now, Lita, the part that made Lita hard, you know, a couple times ago was when Freya was the first part of that fight. When it was Hornson as the first part of that fight, it was not nearly as difficult. Did I miss the iris of whatever? I guess I did. But I also guess it doesn't really matter. Dude, I don't do intelligence. A point into intelligence would be a complete waste for this character. It's like how you play with the music turned off. And that to me is like, I would never play a From Software game with the music turned off. Ever. I will not level intelligence. I mean, intelligence is not my only odd numbered stat, is it? Or is it? The scales are not balanced. Let's see. What are my... Yeah, I've got 41 arcane. I'm never going to touch that. I've got 37 faith. I'm never going to touch that again, so... I was leveling faith earlier thinking I might use more spells, but then I ended up not. Really all I needed to do is give myself enough to use Golden Bow. Which I forget what the cutoff, what the threshold is for Golden Bow, but... Fortunately, if you know where you're going, this does not take that long. Actually, it's probably quicker to take the back entrance. But oh well, too late. If I die, I'll take the back entrance. Imagine if From Software didn't give you iframes for opening doors. I mean, surely that was something that was discussed very early on, like, should we give the player iframes to open a door or not? And I'm very glad that they landed on the answer, yes, we should. Is there any room? Is there no room for any more brain cells at level 300? Probably not. Sad to say. What's up, Brock? Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in tonight, my friend. I have a FF7 Part 3 theory for you. It'll be named FF7 Reunite. I mean, it's not going to be named Reunion because they already used that for Crisis Core. So that sounds like it could be, man. It could be. Surely this boy has gained some insight on his journey 4. This is actually journey 5. And he has gained no new insight whatsoever. Still dumb as a freaking rock. I mean, look who's playing. Are we surprised? Did a voiceover for FF7 theory video. Interesting. What was the theory? Oh man, that platinum for Rebirth. Oof. Rock of it. This was talked about earlier. I've officially decided. Well, I'm gonna. It's still a soft decision. It's not completely set in stone, but as of right now, if it were to happen right now, the next thing that I want to stream is Astrobot, and then get the platinum for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Because I do want to play Astrobot. I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice if I skipped Astrobot. A Catholic influence. Interesting. What's the vid? Is it on your channel? Sadly, I can't stay so I need to finish Elden Ring. Wukong has distracted me. Oh man, it's like, oh, you have not finished the DLC yet, dude. Wow. Did you beat Wukong? And platinum it? I know Greg got the platinum for Wukong. LP with the $10 donation. Wow. Thank you so much, LP. Really appreciate that. Bedtime for me. Good hanging out with you, DB, in chat. Thank you so much, LP. Really appreciate your support for this channel, man. And it is still absolutely surreal to me to have you around. You know, we were talking earlier about myself and Greg, who, you know, for those of you who don't know, LP is the guy who got me into Souls. And so we have him to thank for all of this that happens on this channel. And so it's surreal that everything's come full circle, that now, you know, you're interacting with my stuff, which is awesome. And I still love your videos too. So keep doing what you're doing, man. It's all good. And really cool to have you around. Thank you so much, LP. So yeah, you have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. It's been awesome. Not on my channel. I have no idea where the video is. Okay. If they have any money, I would have $5 for that one intelligent point. I gotcha. It's an honor. Take care, folks. Well, thank you so much, LP. You take care of yourself, man. We'll see you later. Are you going to pick Rebirth up where you left off or start a new game? I will be picking it up where I left off on my hard mode playthrough, which is the only thing I have left for the platinum trophy. So I think on my hard mode playthrough, I'm on chapter 10 or thereabouts. So that's where I'm going to pick things up. And it's going to be a little bit of a slog because my muscle memory is completely gone for that game. So I'm going to have to like kind of figure out a way to get back into the swing of it. And like my mental state of like, this is how I approach bosses. This is how, you know, I go about my play style and everything. All of that's gone. So there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve when I pick it back up, especially in hard mode, which is already really, really hard. So I rented Spider-Man No Way Home and it wasn't in my budget. Ah, rentals, man. It takes me back to the days of going to Blockbuster. Such a special time. We didn't know what we had until it was gone. Watching stuff on Netflix and Amazon, all that stuff, it just doesn't hit the same. Keep whiffing. To my earlier point about Final Fantasy VII, Rika, my goal was to get the platinum before Shadow of the Erdtree came out, and I tried really hard to get that done, but ultimately ended up running out of time, unfortunately. Oh geez, this is not good. Not good. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I survived that. Got rotted though. That's okay. We'll be alright. Alright, dodged all that. Very good. Yeah, being right up close to her actually kind of helps for dodging her attacks. Ah, shit. Gotta wait for my follow-up there. Oh, not good, not good, not good, not good. Dadgummit. I was hoping to first try her, but she is the only boss that I got on my first try, on my first playthrough. Remembrance bosses, that is. Okay, cool. Just recently completed Chapter 10. Absolutely loved it. Looking forward to seeing you play it again. Very nice. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was an awesome experience. I loved every minute of it. It was so good. Waited a whole year for No Way Home to be free to watch. Free as in on one platform. I already paid for it. Didn't look like it was happening, so you rented it. I think we discussed before how absolutely ridiculous that Rebirth Platinum is. Yeah, it is the hardest. Maybe not the hardest, but it might even be the hardest just because of some of those legendary bouts you have to beat to get it. But it is definitely the most time consuming. There we go. I was struggling to get a lock on for some reason. Oh crap. I think that was a grab. It's very fortunate to dodge that. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's an immediate Scarlet Rot. You know, I haven't gone back and looked at my talismans in a long time. I'm sure my talismans are not at all optimized for how I'm playing right now. Dadgummit. I'm already rotted, so there's that. Dadgummit. Oh, how did that... Man, that was a disaster of a combo. Holy crap. What's up, AJ? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight, man. Glad to see you tonight. Hope you had a great week. Well, thank you very much, AJ. Appreciate that. And you as well. If this is a boss, I just don't have a huge amount of respect for her moves, and it shows. That's why I keep getting killed. Oh, it wouldn't give me the... I think it's because I was out of stamina. Oh, geez. That always gets me. Facing the wrong way. Dadgummit. Bad. Almost died there. Oh, she's doing this again. Dadgummit. Yeah, her second phase, man, she's got some weird moves and she's very erratic and it's hard to catch up to her and get hits in. So working for the plot on Earth Defense Force 5, you have to beat all 112 levels of the game on all 4 classes at least 3 times each, easy, medium, hard, or just hard, then hardest, Inferno. Jeez. About how much time does that take? You know, it might be worth it to put the blood grease on here. Missed it again. Oh, the frame rate drops so much when she does that attack. Ah, crap, I need to heal. You have to be online for it. Well, that sucks even more. Yeah, platinum trophies that have online requirements are pretty much the worst. Not a fan. There we go. Got the crit that time and got the bleed, I think. So you make sure that my health is a bit more topped off. I keep letting my health get low. Ah, shoot. God. And it's hard to get close to her because she keeps moving around. There we go. Oh, nope, not yet, not yet. Holy crap. Oh, if she kills me here, I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay. Whew. Oh. All right, off to Radon, the nerfed Radon. This will be my first encounter with nerfed Radon. I think the no hit on nerfed Radon was 40 seconds slower. How does that make sense? Yo, Dadbot, finally got to you live. Just wanted to say thank you for your Bloodborne guide. I'm new to the Souls games and Bloodborne is my first. I'm looking forward to playing through it all the games. That is awesome, dude. So glad to hear that. Bloodborne was my first as well. And as you can tell, I'm very passionate about Bloodborne and all the other Souls games as well. So yeah, man. Awesome to have you, dude. And I'm glad that you decided to play Bloodborne. Such a great game. It is one of the best ever made, in my opinion. And if only I could go back and play Bloodborne for the first time again and start my Souls journey as well. You're in for a treat, man. He's slower on his combos, so the window to attack. Oh, interesting. Well, as I say, you know, if you have, I still, even though those episodes are, that Bloodborne walkthrough is probably 5 years old now. I still respond to comments when people leave them. So if you have any questions along the way, feel free to let me know. And I'll still give you any help or advice that I can. So appreciate you stopping by, man. I just remembered I got to get past the spammer, the spiral. Ugh. I hate this part. I'm going to fully buff for it, though. Oh, I forgot about this guy, too. Dadgummit. Oof. Oh no. He's got one hit left. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, dude. Did you see that HP? Do you see his HP bar? Dude, that's amazing. I'm currently about to fight Amygdala. Thank you. Appreciate that. Very nice. Yeah, at least my experience was the deeper you get into Bloodborne, the more fascinating it becomes. You start to uncover the lore and all that. Oh, it's so good. Glad you're enjoying it, man. All right, that is completely unnecessary. Holy crap. Such a freaking troll. Oh, snap. Don't fall. Don't fall. He was not messing around. Okay, whoa. Right again. A sliver of HP. Ooh, those combos. Okay, got him that time. Yeah, those combos are scary. I'm gonna re-up the crab leg here. Even re-up the golden vow. Hope I make it. This part sucks. It's being pretty generous with me here. All right, that wasn't too bad. I've had it much worse. Well, I still got this one though. All right. Not bad at all. All right, if all goes well, we might be done with this tonight. If not, Radon might have to wait till next time if he gives me too much trouble. But the other bosses, especially with Bale, got through them much quicker than I thought I would. All these birds can be an issue. All right, so far so good. Stay on the main path here. GC with a $4.99 donation. Thank you so much, GC. Really appreciate the support. You've donated in like almost every single stream, man. I really appreciate that. All right, keep moving. And oh, this guy. Oh, this guy. I should run right past him to get the grace, but I'm too proud. I gotta risk it. This will probably not go well. As I said, dadgummit. Ugh. Sucks to suck, man. This run back is not pleasant. Going for all the trophies in NG+1. Effed up the save scum and missed the frenzy trophy. So mad. Oh, man. So I guess that means you got to play the game again. Is that the only one you're missing? The frenzy flame trophy? I hate this guy. I hate him. I never know if it's just gonna be one hit or a combo. Ow. Okay, of course had to be a follow-up there. Oh, he's still alive! Yeah, no! Not again! This guy's harder than most bosses in this game. Alright, there we go. Oh, I would have been so pissed if he had beat me there. Gonna take a break though for your sanity. That's fair. I mean, if you rush through the game and do just the bare essentials, you can get through in like a couple hours. Granted, at the end, you know, at the Ashen Capital, you're gonna have to drop down to get back to the sewers to get all the way down for the Frenzy Flame stuff. But that's like a 20-minute detour, 30-minute detour tops. So long as the jump puzzle does not screw with you. Yeah, I still have this on. This is doing me no good right now. I'm gonna go with this, the Holy Braid.
I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree, desired all along.
So I think it's gonna be Horn Scent and Dryleaf Dane and Lita.
such that
Which I can
one
deal
will
with that.
prevail, so be it. If you insist upon facing Mikola the Kind,
That's the thing. I spent so much time just roaming around in this world. I doubt I can rush this game. Fair enough. So beautiful, such a gem. 100% agree, man. It is a masterpiece for sure.
don't you dare approach Mikola the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow it.
It is just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face the reckoning.
Crap. Oh, that hurt.
Mikola, please.
Oh, there he is. Out of stamina. Come on, get it. Get it. Get it. Okay, there we go. Need to check my blue flask here too. To crap, there she is. I didn't know she was in already. Crap. All right, there we go. She's got a lot of health. All right, I'm gonna let you drink your air flask. There you go. That's fine. I only got one of them. I hate that attack. She's strong. Oh crap, I missed the follow-up. That was almost deadly. Playing super conservative here. Yeah, very smart to back away there. Oh, she dodged it, but she's dead. All right, first try. Very nice. History not repeating itself here. Yeah, for this fight, the poke build is definitely, without a doubt, woefully inferior. There isn't an Elden Ring 2, I'll be sad. I don't think I can play another open world games anymore. Yeah. I mean, I think this basically is our Elden Ring 2, to be honest with you. Radon awaits. Here we go. All right, guys. We'll see how this goes. I did not buff. Oh, well. Second buff right here. Here we go. Good boy. Good boy. Just did the one. What's that tank on it? Thank you. Love to see it. Ow. That was uncalled for. So allegedly the AoE here is much smaller than it used to be. Yes, much smaller. It used to be if you didn't start running right away, it would hit you no matter what. Oh, all right, screwed that up. Gonna parry him? No. Actually, now that you bring that up, I've seen people do it, and I wonder how easy it is. It's probably not very easy. So I'm gonna do a little experiment here. It definitely gives you more time to start. Oh, screwed that up. Oh, you can't parry the stomp. I mean, it'd take a while for me to get good enough at this to beat him this way. Like that's the attack that you want. The one that I just missed, that's the attack that you want to see. That is literally the easiest one to hit. His delays are messing me up. Yeah, that's the easiest one to attack. Should have dodged that, but did not. Such a huge nerf. That's crazy how much less the range is there. Guess you can't parry that attack. Makes sense. Well, that didn't go well. Yeah, that's not how I'm gonna kill him. Makes me almost want to save my buffs for the second phase, perhaps. feel like that was nerfed as well. Oh. I missed every single one of those. Yeah, I can't get a single parry in his second phase. I'm sure if I really worked on it, I could get pretty good at him, but yeah, not for now. What's up, Grivac? How's it going? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm gonna pop a boiled crab here because that won't run out, and I'll go ahead and do Golden Vow. I'm gonna save my flask for second phase. What's up, Big Chungus? How's it going? Whoop. Thought I'd get away with it, but I did not. Pretty solid first phase. Oh, still got caught though. I gotta get set here. I don't care. I got the damage in.
1,000-year voyage guided
I'll be
by
alright.
compassion.
You gotta have that combo down. Dadgummit! I was gonna heal there. Whoop. Oh, still hit me, dang it. It's normally the attack that I would love to see to punish. Oh, totally whiffed. See if I can re-up the golden bow here. Probably dumb. Yep. Super dumb. It's worth it there to get the hit.
1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Oh, dodge too early there. Yeah, this is very gettable. I'm just making a lot of really dumb mistakes. Makes me wonder though, post nerf, how does NG+4 Radon compare to pre-nerf Radon? Like, could I just go in here on a base new game and just completely destroy him? I doubt it. I don't know. I'm curious though. Oh crap, come on. I think, is that the first time that I've died in his first phase? In this playthrough? That was bad. This is the final boss, yes. He is quite notorious. Oh, he started with that attack. Okay. That's probably too much. Yeah. It's fine. Did that perfectly. That was bad. God gummit. Getting caught up in that is like the dumbest way to die. Because he does the huge purple AoE twice there. I was greedy. I was trying to get too much going in that. I was trying to buff up all the way, and he then capitalized on that, and I couldn't recover. I meant to do the crab leg and not the flask. I did the flask and not the crab leg. No, I didn't do the flask. Oh, that's the golden vow. That's what it is. Not bad. Smart thing to do here would be to heal. Even though I could have punished that. Not a good spot. All right, survive that somehow. I'll take the grab there, that's fine.
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
I don't know why my instinct in certain situations is still to dodge back. Because with those AoEs, like literally dodging back is the worst thing to do. I honestly think they gave you this opening at the beginning so people can summon Mimic if they want to. Because otherwise you didn't have a good opening to summon Mimic. Or whatever Spirit Ash you were using at the time. That was bad. Pretty solid phase one. Gonna punish that needed to heal, unfortunately. He does not heal? Why? Did you thought he healed? Oh, I used my flask. Oh, well. Crap. Missed the freaking follow up there. Wow. I think I should not be playing this game if there's a boss. Well, you know, I'm not summoning. This is way easier if you summon. Still a hard fight, though. And this is also New Game +4, so the difficulty is scaled up pretty significantly. So do not let this be a judge for how hard this fight is. Because I am not doing things that I could be doing to make it easier. And it is scaled up in difficulty from the base game. Don't summon Tortilla Boy? Who's that? Oh, he's not going for the normal attack. There he goes. Oh, God. When you fought him, you thought he was getting HP back? No, that would be Melania. Thank God he doesn't get HP back. This was this fight would be miserable. Had a lot of trouble with Radon and Mesmer. Don't typically have a lot of trouble with bosses. Radagon was rough. Chris Kev, yes, this is the latest patch. Dadgummit, I was trying to heal. Black Myth Wukong is not on the agenda for any time soon. Does he feel nerfed? Yes. He's not doing as much damage as I think he would have been doing otherwise, because they did tune down his damage, and I can definitely tell that he's not hitting as hard. However, done more than any boss combining all playthroughs so far. He took me around 70 tries. He took me in my first playthrough, took me over 100 tries. Oh no! Throw me off. Here we go. Oh, how did I miss? I'll take the hug.
I promise you, 1,000-year
Mesmer was my
voyage
Margit. I had to
guided
walk
by
away, but when I
compassion.
came back, he was easy. Mesmer's pretty tough. Trying to heal there. Dadgummit, now I'm screwed. Oh, Tortilla Boy, Tialier. The St. Trina Simp. He's worthless in this fight. Absolutely worthless in this fight. Gummit. God, this. Yeah, well, all he does is spam poison, and if you have 2 summons in the fight, then Radahn's immune to poison. So he does absolutely nothing except increase Radahn's HP. That was a very good sequence. I wish I could have dodged that grab, but oh well.
1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Dadgummit, like why? I mean, these are essentially the same combos in the first phase, but like for whatever reason I get flustered and it's... Whoops, that was wrong. Oh well. Getting really greedy with this golden Valcast. That was dumb. Dadgummit. Probably gonna get hit by it. Unless they nerfed it. Yep. Yeah, I need to stop trying to cast Golden Vow there. That was bad. That got me killed. God. Dude, it's like my toddler does not hold still for 1 second, but then randomly gives you a hug. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description. Yeah. Bloodhound's Finesse might be doing more harm than good. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is it does get me caught every once in a while. By every once in a while, I mean like probably half the time. But it does so much damage. It's hard to say no to it. I'd have to hit him with like 5 times more regular attacks. Come on, I should have. That's a very early hug, unfortunately. Yeah, Bloodhound's Finesse does get me trapped in the hugs. That is a problem. I mean, I could just equip the rune, but... Getting caught in that second aura really sucked. If only I had the time to get the Golden Vow off in the second phase, that'd be nice. I have a feeling we're on the cusp. Whoops.
promise you a 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Ow. Crap. Is he doing his... No? Why is he not done his meteor yet? No! Whoa! Dadgummit!
Lord of the old order.
That was a good
Let us
run.
go together.
I got off the first part and I tried to dodge, but it was too late. Give a great tip. The Bloodhound's finesse L2 is neat because it also creates distance as a follow-up hurting you here. Well, the thing is it gives you in this fight, it gives you distance, but not enough. So if you use it just to get distance, his swipes will still hit you. So. All right, I think we're on the cusp. Oh yeah, huh? Keeping it interesting this time, huh? Not gonna give me the easy opener. There we go. What the heck? All right, nice. I like that. To use this to heal, unfortunately. Crap. Dang it. This might kill me. Nope, got lucky there. I always dodge that too early. Oh my gosh. Catastrophic dodging there. Come on, do your meteor. That's fine.
I promise you a 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
There it goes. Get my safe little corner here. Oh, whoa, whoa! Okay, that is not a safe corner anymore. What the heck? Okay, they changed that. What the heck? So they changed that attack. I don't know what to do about it anymore. All right, that changes things significantly. What the heck? Is there an answer to that now? Like what? Run. I mean, but how am I supposed to know what the timing is on the jump and the roll? That is not something that I have a feel for at all. Sucks that they changed that. That really sucks. Because it used to be if you got into that corner, you were safe from the damage. Because he's killed me with his meteor strike twice now. Goddammit. Yeah, he lands closer where he takes off, and so that's what it looked like. I was getting really aggressive there. I should have taken an opening to heal, and I was like, I pressed in, and that was the wrong decision. The double lion's claw. I'm an idiot. Dear purple. There we go. That was nice. Pretty clean first phase there.
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
So is it confirmed that he lands closer to where he takes off? Like that's kind of the reference point is where he takes off from. Forgot there another hit there. That sucked. Ooh, I needed that dodge. Okay, so I'm gonna run back, like all the way. Crap. Nice. This could be it. Oh my, I ran out of FP. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Yes. Okay. Glad to be done with that. Very glad to get that done with NG+4. I was a little worried there, but ended up working out, so. All right. Thanks, everybody. On development, Big Chungus, G, Rika. How the Great Stars build. I wish, man. I don't know. Am I ready to move on? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm ready to move on yet. Feels like such a big commitment to step away from Elden Ring. One of the greatest games of all time. Am I ready to move on from it? Oof. What do y'all think? Is it time to move on? I don't know. G says NG+5. On development wants to see more. Big Chungus. Golly. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sleep on it. And we'll see. We'll see. Just do it. I mean, if I do, I'm not starting it tonight. I'm going to bed now. But I'll have to sleep on it. Next stream will be on Monday. We'll see. We'll see. But it's been fun. I mean, it feels fitting to end it on a Bloodhound's Fang run. It really does, because Bloodhound's Fang is my first love in this game. And ending on the Bloodhound's Fang just feels right. But like my insides, I'm like, ooh, Elden Ring, such a good game, masterpiece. Am I ready to kiss it goodbye, at least for now, at least for a good while? I don't know. I'll be back to Elden Ring eventually. This isn't goodbye, it's see you later. But it's a question of once I move on, the question becomes how much later, you know? Level 1 playthrough, I don't have the skills for that, man. There's a reason why so many speedrunners use Bloodhound Fang. Yes, it's, in my opinion, the best weapon in the game, and it can be gotten very early. And so works very well for the speedrunners. So what's next? Probably Astrobot. Oh man, what a game. What a game. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna have to mull it over for a while, guys. And next stream on Monday will either be more Elden Ring and NG+. But that's the thing. I feel like if I commit myself to NG+5, at that point I'm going to +7. And that's going to be another like month-long plus endeavor. So I don't know. I mean, unless if I go to NG+, if I decide to go to NG+7, I would basically just rush through the base game and just using whatever I can use to get through it quickly just to get to NG+7 and then do the whole thing again. So it would be a quick run through NG+5, a quick run through NG+6. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. I've got about a day to do some soul searching. So all that said, it's time for bed for me, guys. Thanks y'all for hanging out tonight. Really appreciate y'all and hope you guys have a good day as well, or good night, whatever it is where you're at. Really appreciate y'all. Thank you all so much. And until next time, take care. We'll see ya.